थोड़ा संजय दत्त जैसे लग रहा हूँ यार मैं। संजय दत्त बोलो तो जी हाँ। Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Leo Lifestyle. I'm Sahil over here. Before I start my new video, I would like to tell an experience from my life which happened. So I would like to share that experience. In my school days, there was a meditation center, a meditation program that happened in my school. At that time, I didn't take it very seriously. I was like more like, yes, it's happening and everything. So at that time, what questions I had in my mind, so I have thought to make a video on that. There are a lot of people, there are a lot of self-help groups, there are a lot of gurus out there who are teaching meditation and everything. There's one thing that I would like to point it out, and that is the trust deficit. I think all these gurus, what we at first believe is that some trust issues, they are fake, trying to sell their products and everything. So that is what I also had. So I remember my experience back in the school days, the 1 week meditation program, and I remember we went through a lot of ooms, ahs, chanting, yoga postures, and that was what it was being taught to us at that. Recorded video, recording audios. School days, focus primarily is, yaar ye kya chal raha hai yaar? Why are they wasting our time? I mean, it was more like कि चल यार करना पड़ेगा क्यों, क्योंकि स्कूल वालों ने बोला है. So these were the basic thoughts that were going on. With one of my friends, he propelled me to go towards this guru. But after going in that program as well, there were a lot of questions in my mind that whether I should do it or not do it. They made all sort of medical claims that it will help you, it will build compassion, it will build love. How does meditation? Can meditation help you make changes in your brain? To justify this, I went through a scientific route. I found that there was a study by neurologist Sarah Laser. Notice carefully, whatever I will be telling here would be purely science. So after going through numerous brain scans, meditation can actually make certain changes in your human brain. Few bunch of people were given and trained to go through a stress reduction program for 8 weeks. There were 3 key important observations that were being made. Number 1 observation was made on cortex, which is responsible for your memory. The second observation was made on left hippocampus, which is responsible for your emotional regulation and learning processes. The third key observation, and this is one of my favorites, was made on amygdala. Amygdala is responsible for your fight and flight mode. This is the place where your emotions are given meaning. And do you know what is the size of this amygdala, which does the most important job for you? Which I think so a lot of people go through a lot of emotions. Do you know what is the size of this part in the brain? It is the size of an almond, as small as that. It is responsible for many unconscious behaviors such as fear, aggression, anxiety. Let's look at what all these 3 observations has to do with meditation. People who meditated and had gone through this 7-week program observed that their cortex did not shrink, or they can delay their shrinkage with the age. As cortex shrinks, as with the age, our memory also gets slowed down, and we find it difficult to recognize things or remember things. So the people who meditated, for them, the memory was almost as sharp as a 25-year-old person. Meditation can help you delay the process of memory degradation and the shrinkage of cortex which happens to the age. Also, it can maintain a good memory even at the very later age of your life. So now let's move on to the second key observation, which was left hippocampus. Left hippocampus is responsible for emotional regulation and learning. Key thing to notice here was that the people who meditated had more number of gray areas in these parts, which showed that meditation helped in emotional regulation and also your learning processes. So it will make and develop your learning processes much faster. Now let us move on to the third key observation, and that is amygdala. Amygdala, which is responsible for your fight and flight mode, which releases stress hormones to your body. They observed that there was a shrinkage in amygdala. Shrinkage in amygdala means that there was less number of stress hormones that were released by the brain. Observe that for the people who meditated for 10 to 15 minutes as comparison to the people who did not meditate, the stress hormones released in the people who meditated were less. This means that meditation helps you also reduce the stress in your life. It was not just normal to say that I feel happy, I feel good after doing the meditation stress reduction program or after doing meditation for certain number of time. It was actually not because of feeling good or being happy, that was actually because of neurobiological changes that your brain observes. So just for a recap, meditation helps you in number 1, decision making, number 2, emotional regulation, number 3, stress reduction. Guys, if you found this video useful, do like or share with your friends who you think that you need this video, and also comment below if you had any experiences of meditation. Guys, I want to make really interesting videos in future as well. If you have any interesting ideas, comment on the section below, and also if you have any queries or questions regarding stress, DM me on Instagram. My Instagram link is over here. Until next time, stay healthy, stay fit, stay live.